one particular part of the country, there has been fighting between Turkish-backed factions and Kurdish separatists. For more, let's cross to Ankara and correspondent Jasper Mortimer. Jasper, there have been claims and counterclaims regarding what's been happening in the north of Syria since the fall of Assad.
Yes, well, first of all, in the last 24 hours, group, which calls itself the Syrian National Army, has driven the Kurdish Syrian Democratic Forces out of Manbij, which is a town 25 kilometers west of the Euphrates River. But this is not the first strike by the Turkish-backed Syrian National Army. On Saturday, the Syrian National Army drove the Syrian Democratic Forces out of Tel Rifat, a small town 20 kilometers south of the Turkish border, about 70 kilometers north of Aleppo. So this is a continuum. The Syrian National Army, which is armed, equipped, and trained by Turkey, is pushing Kurdish militia out of northwestern Syria towards the Kurdish stronghold of northeastern Syria. Now, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, speaking on television in the past hour, said, quote, "We welcome the liberation of Tel Rifat and Manbij from terrorists." He regards the Syrian Democratic Forces as terrorists. But the US and many Syrians, including most of the Kurdish population, do not regard it that way. Now, Turkey may succeed in driving the SDF east of the Euphrates River, but the SDF enjoys great support among the Kurdish population of Syria, and the SDF controls the oil wells, which are situated in northeast and eastern Syria. The SDF is trained by America. So when round-table talks are held to determine the shape of the new Syrian government and perhaps also the shape of the new Syrian constitution, the SDF will have to be at the table. It is an important player in Syria. Secondly, I'm not sure that trying to confine the Kurdish militia to the northeast and doing so by force is wise from Turkey's own interests, because Turkey wants a Syria that is safe so that the 3.7 million Syrian refugees in Turkey will feel comfortable about going home. And if one armed group is shooting another armed group, if the civil war is continuing, the Syrian refugees in Turkey are not going to want to go home.